I had a phone call on the bridge. The message was delivered by a man I didn't know, but dimly recognized as a fellow crew member at East Point Seafoods, from what department I couldn't say. He found me, unsurprisingly given our hours, on the production line, packaging freshly deshelled king crab legs from the never-ending conveyor belt. At first, I figured I'd heard him wrong. The constant whir of machinery left a ringing in our ears, or that he'd confused me with someone else. Since arriving at Dutch Harbor in the Aleutian Islands that stretched like a kite tail off mainland Alaska, I'd already experienced a lot. Harsh weather, unforgiving hours, feet that could never get warm in their steel-toed boots. Working at the conveyor belt, we stood on benches while ice-cold water sloshed underneath, sometimes balanced at unnerving angles when a delivery of fresh crab was dumped unevenly on the deck and caused the whole ship to list. I vividly remembered one night, not long after I'd arrived, when a drunken fistfight had erupted directly outside the one-room cabin on the beach I shared with several other girls. Afraid the brawlers could get inside, we dragged over our bunk beds to block the door and only knew the fight was finished when the banging and shuddering of the cabin walls finally ceased. Surely by now I was immune to surprises. But this was unheard of. From the other end of the belt, my friend Pamela watched our interaction with unease. She threw me a supportive look, but I didn't catch it. Stunned, I removed my gloves and apron, and for the first time in the middle of a shift, stepped off the packing line. While escorted from the hold of the processing ship, I was told it was a ship-to-shore call, which felt even more ominous. I hadn't exactly made my coming to Alaska a secret, but neither had I announced it to the world. From the main deck, I had a good view of the small harbor surrounded by snow-capped mountains, the few buildings that made up the port town of Unalaska huddled near the onion-domed church as if for warmth or protection. I wondered who had tracked me down so far away from home, so far away from anything.